In this video, we're going to be doing a basic overview of the Images tab. To get started, I've already added in a Pro 24R, and I've also added in a couple control devices. Right now, I've also selected on the right-hand side the Images tab, and you'll see right here by default, all libraries is normally going to be selected. Now, if you click on the little down arrow, you can pick any of the libraries, or if you want to browse for an image folder, you can create your own. For this example, though, since we're working on the Pro 24R, I'm going to go to the Shelby Remote Images because it's just going to narrow down the field for us and make it a little bit easier to find things. So once I click in, you'll see there's a whole bunch of different overlays, and this is what makes up all the different buttons that are in the Shelby template for the Pro 24. If we scroll down, you'll see this little yellow icon. That means it's a background. So if we want to switch things, we can throw in some different backgrounds as we go along, see kind of what we like, what looks good, what doesn't. As we keep scrolling, anything that has this little image right there, the little purple and blue, that means it's a two-way image, so there's going to be a reverse state to it. So if you push it, you'll know that the button's been pushed. And we'll scroll through and see if there's anything else in here that we like. Right now, just a couple nice different backgrounds. I'm going to try this one real quick here. So it makes it nice and light. Now, when you're going through and you're kind of changing backgrounds, sometimes you're going to want to change the opacity of the buttons that is in front of the background. For this, maybe it's going to be a little hard to see some of the buttons. Maybe we want to darken it, so we can try some darker buttons by just dragging them over. And you see how it just automatically changes. Very, very simple. Not a lot of work that you have to do. And so you can just keep changing them. Very, very simple. Now, once you've made these changes, let's just say we want to add some different icons in. So we can go right here, and we're going to go to small icons because we're working on a little handheld, so we know these icons are going to be tiny. We click on there, and you'll see we have a whole big library of all different kinds of icons and things to pick from. So very, very cool. For this one, let's say we were going to do like a cable box. So let's do like DirecTV. And you'll see there's a DirecTV Now if we want to use the app, or there's a DirecTV if we're actually going to use the source. Right now we're going to use the source, so I'm just going to drag that over. And you see it automatically just sizes, fits right in with the rest of my images. Very, very nice, very easy to use. Let's say I wanted to change it to like AT&T because I wanted to do something different. You just switch it, automatically switches for us. So it's very easy how to switch in and out images when you're programming. And once again, like before, if you need to make an adjustment on your image, you can click on it, you can go to properties, and from here you can adjust that padding. So let's say I want to make it a little bit bigger. I can do, let's do 5 instead of 10. Oops. You'll see it just makes it a little bit bigger. It gives it a little bit more continuity with the rest of those icons. So when it comes to using the icons in the browser, basically there's going to be a lot of things to pick from. The best thing to do is to go in and explore a little bit so that you kind of know the options that are there. Do a lot of searches. So like if you want to do TV, that's going to bring up lots of TV stations and things for you to pick from. So it's best to get in there and just kind of play and get your hands dirty so that you know what it is that you're looking for. Like when you start to search for HDMI, do you want the actual plug with HDMI? Do you want to look at the plug head? What do you want to see? What do you visualize when you're creating these pages? And so it's good to get to know these libraries as you begin the program. But this pretty much concludes the simple version of the image library tab. And we're going to follow up with some more advanced things in the future. We'll show you how to create your own libraries and things like that. Thanks for watching.